Foreword of George Frideric Handel. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by David Wales. George Frideric Handel by Herbert F. Peyser. Foreword. Handel's long career resembles a gigantic tapestry so bewilderingly crowded with detail, so filled with turmoil and vicissitude, with vast achievements, extremes of good and ill fortune, and unending comings and goings, that any attempt to force even a small part of it into the frame of a tiny, unpretentious booklet of the present sort is as hopeless as it is presumptuous. Handel is far more difficult to reduce to such minuscule dimensions than his greatest contemporary, Bach, whose worldly experiences were infinitely less diverse and colorful for all the sublimity, mystical quality, and epical influence of his myriad creations. The supreme master of florid pomp, Handel bulked much larger in the perspective of his own day than did, in his, the composer of the Passion according to St. Matthew. In spite of an everlasting monument like Messiah, the most popular choral masterpiece ever written, we may, however, ask ourselves if the body of Handel's music is as widely known and as intimately studied as it deserves to be. How many today can boast of a real acquaintance with Handel's operas (there are more than 40 of them alone), apart from a few airs sung in concert? How many can truly claim to know by experience any of the great oratorios, apart from Messiah, and possibly Judas Maccabeus and Israel in Egypt? Yet outside of such monumental works, Handel was time and again a composer of exquisitely delicate colorations and sensuous style, not to say a largely unsuspected master of many subtle intricacies of rhythm. The present pamphlet, wholly without originality or novelty of approach, may perchance induce the casual reader to renew his interest in Handel's prodigious treasury, so much of it neglected, not to say actually undiscovered, by multitudes of music lovers. H.F.P. End of foreword.